The following is a presentation of the Retro Network.
Come on in, sit a spell. We've got stories and jokes to tell. It's gonna be a great Noel. It's the Advent Calendar House. Muppets, Batman, Smurfs, and even Garfield's Halloween. We're gonna take a trip down memory lane. Frosty, Rudolph, and a bunch you've probably never seen. It's Mike and pals that come to entertain. Turn the knob and lift the latch for fun and laughs that can't be matched. But just beware the icy patch. It's the Advent Calendar House.
Welcome to the Advent Calendar House, the only holiday podcast with blast processing. Well, if you thought Christmas was fast approaching, you ain't seen nothing yet. Hang on to something, friends, because we're about to spin around the planet to rewind time like Superman and zip back to 1996 to go holiday shopping with Sonic the Hedgehog. This is Sonic Christmas Blast. I am tiny member of the resistance who escaped from the horrors of robot prison and am not afraid to punch a fake Santa in the gut, Mike Westfall. And joining me are the scratch and grounder to my nameless mechanical assembly line frontman. From a special presentation with Mike and Ethan, or Alf will not be seen tonight, it's the titular Mike and Ethan. Hey, pals.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Hi, Mike. Always glad to see you again. Glad to spend more time with both my mics.
Yeah, thank you both for coming on.
And all three of our mics.
There we go. There's a lot of us.
It's going to get confusing.
Story of my life. So, this thing, do y'all have any history of watching this Sonic Christmas special before now?
No, I've never seen it before this moment. I've seen very little of Sonic in general, to be honest.
Okay.
I am aware that there are two Sonic series. There's the one with the silly robots, and then there's a dark and gritty dystopian one.
Yeah, and I will get into that. Oh, boy.
I never sought out this show to watch, but it's one of those things that a lot of people want to show you because it's the best thing ever. And, so I've seen it a couple of times, but not enough for it to really, stick with me, because I was like, oh, that happens in this? That happens in this?
Yeah, my relationship with Sonic as a kid was very hit or miss. I was very firmly a Team Nintendo kid.
Same.
But my mom offered daycare out of our home, and one of my friends who'd stay at our house after school had a Genesis and was cool enough to bring it over sometimes. So that was when I would get my Sonic fix. And that is why I ever bothered to even watch this animated series. But I didn't know about this Christmas special until I was well into my 20s.
Huh. That's interesting. So wait, was this part of the regular Sonic rotation, or was this an actual, special?
This was a special.
Okay.
And it happened this was one of those that, okay, Sonic Christmas Blast first aired November 24th, 1996. It was a Sunday on the USA Network. And it was 3 years after the show ended.
Oh, wow.
It was one of those.
Okay, not well planned.
No, not at all.
So this is the official, closing of the not Saturday morning, the weekday Sonic. Yes.
Yeah, let's get into that. Let's file this all under the history of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons. So in the fall of 1993, two separate animated series, both starring Sonic, premiered, both produced by Deke. But Deke had started pitching just one cartoon on ABC. That's the one simply called Sonic the Hedgehog, and that was the one that aired on Saturday mornings. But Deke wanted to also produce episodes for weekly syndication. And they did that in the past. They did it with the real Ghostbusters, where they basically had two separate seasons running at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it seemed like Ghostbusters never ran out of episodes.
I remember that as a kid. It seemed the afternoon ones and the Saturday morning ones were on different cycles.
Yeah.
Because they ran out of Saturday morning ones before they ran out of weekday afternoon ones, which I thought was
Right.
bizarre as a kid.
Sort of like how the Beetlejuice cartoon had like 8 seasons on Saturday morning, 8 seasons on the next Saturday morning. No, 8 episodes in one season, 8 episodes the next season, 8 episodes the third season. Fourth season, they moved to afternoons and had 65 episodes.
Yep. Gotta get them syndicated.
Yeah.
You need a syndicated series.
Yeah.
Okay, so with Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm guessing then the weekday afternoon is the silly one?
Yes.
Okay.
But first, ABC rejected that idea for Sonic to have 2 separate seasons going at the time until DiC's head of creative affairs, his name was Robbie London, proposed doing a separate, vastly different Sonic cartoon for syndication. And ABC said, yeah, sure, whatever. So that syndicated show became Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, so their first proposal was the serious one.
The serious one, yes.
Huh. Okay. That is fascinating because now if I was to be put in charge of a Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon, that is not the mode I would naturally go for. But I guess Deke was like, no, we're gonna make it like real gritty. It's gonna be like it's gonna be real depressing.
The way I have described it in the past is the Saturday morning Sonic, called by fans as Sat AM, as a little short internet shorthand, was like Kevin Conroy Batman, and weekday Sonic was Adam West Batman.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, I think. Actually, that's probably the best way to describe it for someone who is not familiar with these 2 different series, because the contrast is insane. I do remember as a kid seeing the different ones and kind of thinking in the same way, like when I was a child and I mixed up when I watched Neverending Story and I mixed up the snail and the bat. And I thought they were the same character, and I just kept thinking, like, oh, it's a snail. Oh, I was wrong. It's a bat. Oh, it was a snail. I guess I was wrong. And it was the same thing with this also happened with the real Ghostbusters and the regular Ghostbusters, because I was like, they have a gorilla. I guess I missed that before. Oh, they don't have a gorilla. I must have imagined the gorilla. So I did the same thing with Sonic, where I was like, oh, it's silly. No, wait a minute. No, it's not. I'm having a mental breakdown apparently, and I thought that was a more logical explanation that they were 2 separate cartoon series.
Yeah, well, it didn't help matters that you had Jaleel White as Sonic in both shows.
That's right. Oh, Urkel.
It's Urkel doing the voice of Sonic.
Come on, Tails. Gotta juice and cut it loose.
And to be honest, he's great.
He crushes it too. He sounds great.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sure, honestly, if you saw Jaleel White on the street and you said, hey, I loved you in Sonic, he would probably be a lot happier than if you'd said, I loved you as Urkel.
Oh, absolutely.
Actually, I heard him talk about that once. Jaleel White, he said that, people are down on how kind of lowbrow Urkel can be. But what's great about Urkel is that I get people who are fresh off the boat, people who don't speak any English, who recognize me on the street and go, hey, you're Urkel, you're so funny.
That's pretty amazing too.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
I actually unrelated. I actually was in a class in college with Jaleel White.
I
sat next to him.
Wow.
Yeah, it was history of American television, and we were in the same section, and we were like right next to each other. And I didn't recognize him because he was not dressed like a nerd. He just dressed normally, and I was like, and it took me a while before I was like, is this Urkel? This guy?
Wait a minute, you're in the last chapter of this book.
Yeah. It was a little awkward when the class Family Matters came up and someone in the class went on a long rant about how Urkel is a pickaninny character. And
no.
Not in the section, that was in the big class, so I don't know if this person knew Urkel was actually in the class, but I was like, oh, where is he? I've got to see his reaction to this. But yeah.
I imagine he probably heard that a lot,
Probably. Yeah. I'm sure he was used to it.
I also imagine that any black person who has a funny role on TV gets accused of
Probably.
Yeah. Unfortunately. It was a crossover hit. Everybody, people of all colors, creeds, They all loved Urkel. Everybody
What's a
loved him.
creed?
It's a thing that I don't know, but people always say it. They're like all colors, religions, creeds, ages, sexualities, genders. They all love Urkel. Everybody loves Urkel. But anyway, we were talking of Sonic. Sorry,
Urkel could have united us.
he could have. He could have been the great uniter.
Yeah, he
but
united
instead,
two vastly different Sonic cartoons.
That's true.
Urkel in 2024.
Yes.
There was an old Polygon article that claimed Sonic was the first character in animation history to star in two separate shows that aired at the same time. I don't believe that. There is no way everyone in the Laugh Olympics was on a break.
That's a good point.
No way.
Laugh Olympics was late 70s, I think, right?
Late 70s, yeah.
But did they star in it, is the question.
I mean, Scooby-Doo was definitely on at that point, so.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I feel like Polygon was kind of reaching at that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're like, we gotta say something nice about the Sonic cartoon.
I mean, the thing is, the interesting thing I've noticed about Sonic since those days is when I was a kid, and I don't know how you guys feel about the Sonic, but like I got the general vibe that all the kids were like, we prefer the silly one. It's funny. It's got silly robots. Sonic like calls Dr. Robotnik Robotnik. It's funny. We love it. And they didn't really. None of the kids I knew really vibed much with the serious one. And then over time, I feel like there seems to be something of a divide about like which one is better regarded.
Yeah. Well, and the people who like the Saturday morning one will like defend it to the death.
So that was where I first encountered. I didn't know anything about the Saturday morning one until I was bopping around on not AIM, but America Online. Remember that?
Ooh, yeah.
Running Man, yeah.
Yeah, I started looking at the America Online cartoon boards, which is where I, among other things, I became personal friends for a little while with John Cristofalusi.
Oh boy.
How'd that go?
Well, thankfully that tapered off eventually. But
he had a deadline to miss.
Yeah. Okay, end the podcast here. Don't have a better joke than that.
Good night, everybody.
No, but also I peeked in on, that was where I first learned about furry stuff, about anthropomorphism.
Okay.
And I was like, oh boy, anthropomorphism, like the Brave Little Toaster? No, not like the Brave Little Toaster. No, they were into Saturday morning Sonic the Hedgehog and Biker Mice from Mars.
Oh, yeah. Another big one at the time.
Oh, I didn't even think about Biker Mice. You see, I never watched Biker Mice from Mars, so I only know that from commercials.
I mean, I don't know anything about Biker Mice from Mars except that this group of weirdos on AOL was really into
Oh, boy. Oh, we'll get into that similar group of weirdos in a bit, but...
Is there a Christmas episode of Biker Mice from Mars?
Oh, I have no idea.
There's gotta be.
Do they have Christmas on Mars?
Biker Mice from Mars was definitely kind of we need another Ninja Turtles.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. 100%.
Aren't they also into chili dogs?
Probably.
I feel like they probably were.
Sonic is.
Yeah, Sonic. Everybody loves. Well, I think every guy had a thing back. Like Street Sharks, I think are into like curry or something. I don't know. Everyone had the food they like.
Yeah, they all needed their own pizza.
Yeah.
The Turtles had pizza, so they all had to come up with something different. And Sonic went with chili dogs.
Yeah, or frosty chocolate milkshakes.
So I remember being on furry circles. Generally furries like the serious one better.
Oh,
very serious because Princess Sally appears in it a lot.
Yes, well, and that had like a whole cast of characters. Where here you only have Sonic and Tails.
Yeah. You don't get that rabbit who has the sexy Southern accent and the biomechanical arm.
Yes.
You don't get that I think there's there's a walrus that's like a gadget guy or something.
Yep.
Is Rouge a fox who isn't? No, Rouge had not been introduced yet.
So okay, wow. You know what? If Rouge the Bat was in the serious Sonic series, that would be it. That would be it. Oh man,
no.
The furries would. she's not in any of the Sonic series, which is a real problem, I think. But there was a French fox in the serious one.
Yeah, that's
like
what
he
I was
was
thinking of. Yeah.
like a very silly French guy.
Oh yeah, Antoine.
That's it. Yeah, he was like,
Antoine.
"Oh, ho, ho, I am the coward." Oh, I remember that.
Basically. Oh yeah.
And see, I'm pretty sure somebody made a very convincing case to me that Sonic the Hedgehog Saturday Morning was made up of what they had planned for a 4th season of Captain and the Game Master.
Whoa, I've never heard that. It has the same sort of vibe.
The characters basically all line up. I have this princess like Princess Lana, and then you have Antoine, who's like Simon Belmont, and then you have Bunny, who's like Mega Man. So I guess, and you have Tails, who's like Kid Icarus. So
okay, wow. And the walrus is Duke.
The walrus, I don't know. Dr. Light?
The walrus is the dog.
And then
who else is left? Game Boy.
But we don't really have a Game Boy figure.
Well, Sally had like a little Palm Pilot almost.
She did. I remember that. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So the other thing I think that's very important to remember about the serious Sonic is one of the major breakout character, the surprising character you would not expect to have like such a long second life in fan fiction or fan works, but there's a very certain kind of I'll just say like a very certain kind of person, usually a girl who is often like shopping at Hot Topic and is sexually obsessed with the Rockafire explosion robots. This is a type, okay? And this type of girl absolutely loves Snively, that little dude who helps Robotnik.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, oh my god, they're just like, what if just literally like you find this sort of girl and she's gonna have an entire DeviantArt gallery just full of Snively porn.
Wow.
So he is. There's a surprising Snively fandom. It's small, but
I
thriving,
never would have got here. I thought I was deep into the Saturday morning Sonic the Hedgehog trenches. Apparently not. I had no idea about this.
I never heard of this character.
He's
I had to look him up to make sure you weren't making him up.
He's Robotnik Smithers.
Yeah.
But he's like a short little bald Elmer Fudd dude with a pointy nose.
Yeah, he's literally there to push the button, and Robotnik is like, "Dude, send out the device," and he's like, "Yes, your horribleness," like that sort of thing.
Yeah, so. Snively's the one who releases the hounds.
I knew it. He's like Sour Bill, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's Sour Bill.
Keeping it in the video games.
Yep.
But this Christmas special mostly follows the other sillier Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog syndicated show, which aired its last new episode in 1993. The Saturday morning cartoon ended in 94. This Christmas special shows up out of nowhere in 1996.
Man, so how were the kids of 1996, did they still remember Sonic?
I mean, Sonic was still around.
Well, okay, well, I looked up a little bit about this one and found that the original title was supposed to be like an extreme Sonic Christmas special.
And the letter X, extremely Sonic Christmas.
Yes, because it was intended to advertise the new Sonic game for Saturn that had been canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Oops. Well.
So what they did was they took a Genesis game, Sonic 3D Blast, ported it to the Saturn, renamed the Christmas special Sonic Christmas Blast, and everything was okay.
That was a close one. I'm glad they rescued this whole season. Whew, that would have been embarrassing otherwise.
And Deke had also done this before, where they just created a Christmas special out of a long finished series with Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget Saves Christmas didn't show up until 1992.
Wow.
Huh. Did Inspector Gadget... Okay, I'm sorry. Did Inspector Gadget actually save Christmas in this, or is it just like stitched together in pre-existing episodes?
No, this was a new special.
Oh.
Wow.
Yep, that's impressive.
By 1992, weren't they on to Gadget Boy and Heather?
I don't think they were onto that yet, but I do think that Inspector Gadget was rerunning on Nickelodeon at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And in this case, Sonic was rerunning on the USA Network.
Okay. On the Cartoon Express, presumably.
Probably, yeah. And so USA ran this Sonic Christmas Blast special as well. So that's the only thing that makes sense to me as to why this took 3 years. And it's just like, you know what? Let's keep trying to wring money out of Sonic.
They tried. You know, they thought there's still a lot of meat in this concept.
It seems to be the only thing they make any money on anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I think though, you know, as a Christmas special though, it's definitely different than a lot of the ones in. Well, actually, I don't know. It's interesting because I feel like the concept, if you explain it, sounds like, oh yeah, I know this sort of Christmas special. It's been done. Like, the bad guy kidnaps Santa Claus. I've seen this before. Robotnik seems to have a very different plan, though.
Yeah, it's a very weird. Let's get into it. So, if you want to watch this, it's on YouTube thanks to Wild Brain, which now owns the entire Deke library.
Thank you, Wild Brain.
Yeah,
Yes.
they put both entire Sonic series on there. There was also a third that happened later called Sonic Underground. I think that's on YouTube in its entirety.
We'll get into that in a minute because I have some stuff to share about that one.
Okay. I didn't get into Sonic Underground at all, but let's get into this. It's a snowy morning in the city of Robotropolis, which, despite its name, looks to be inhabited mostly by non-robotic people and animals.
It's a very diverse world.
It is.
It's one of the free cities, not under Robotnik's control, despite the name. So that's kind of makes me feel like it was at one point conquered by Robotnik, but perhaps the people have since regained their freedom.
It looks like it might recently be free from Robotnik because he's still got statues up in the background.
That's true. So Robotnik's big thing, right, is he turns people into robots, or he just makes robots?
Yeah. I mean, in the story of the game is he turns animals into robots.
More literally, what he does is he captures animals and he has them power a hamster wheel inside a robot to power the robot.
Okay.
And that's why when Sonic destroys the robot, a whole animal runs away.
Yeah, like you see a little bird or a squirrel run away. Like, I'm free.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Saturday morning version kind of got into this a little more, but
I think so.
Yeah, but it's Christmas in Robotropolis.
Yes, and a bunch of people have gathered in the middle of the city to watch an announcement from Santa on this giant Jumbotron screen because I guess nobody has a TV.
I really like this particular Santa, too, with his big, thick Coke bottle glasses.
I did like the Coke bottle glasses.
He's got some personality, this Santa.
He reminded me a lot of John Goodman as the robot Santa, but it's not John Goodman.
It's not John Goodman, no, but it does kind of sound a little bit like him.
A little bit, yeah.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
I kind of like this. This is one of those style of Christmas special where Santa is. It's not like our world where Santa is a cryptid. In this world, Santa, everyone knows he exists. He just exists, and he's a guy that brings presents, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that guy.
That's the guy.
That's the guy."
We're watching him on TV.
Yeah, you know,
we're all gathering in the town square to watch Santa's big announcement.
Who's our version of that Santa? Is Steve Jobs the Santa of our world or something?
Oh, he might have been.
Yeah, except that he's bad.
Or like a Reggie Fils-Aimé kind of character.
So we visit this world and they're like, wow, Jack Black is real in your world?
The voice of this Santa is Jay Brazeau, who is probably best known now from Air Bud.
Oh.
He's the referee who checks the rule book and confirms ain't no rule says a dog can't play basketball.
Oh my God.
That is iconic.
He's the guy with the line.
The
Wow.
star.
Yeah,
The star outside of Bud himself.
Right.
He got the titular line.
Yes, he did.
He generated all of those Buddies movies, basically.
Oh yeah, no. He is responsible for that becoming a franchise.
Well, okay, so we've got the man himself as Santa Claus here.
Or do we? Santa shocks the crowd with his announcement that he's retiring, and we keep cutting back to this one little boy in particular who's devastated by this news.
Season's greetings to all my friends everywhere. It is with mixed feelings that I come before you today to announce my retirement.
Your what?
Yeah, he's a real say-so Santa type kid.
Yes.
He really feels like they just kind of grabbed him off of the, random townspeople. This is going to be our kid.
This is our kid in his green little South Park jumpsuit.
He kind of has one expression that he doesn't really deviate from.
Yeah, no, he's got like a weird overbite.
He's got a permanent Stallone face.
Yeah. He looked like he was like, look, we have this extra character design from Rugrats, so use it in Sonic.
Yeah, a lot of these characters look like they're designed like Rugrats characters, but they all have different skin tones like they're from Bluffington.
Yeah.
That's what you get when you just cross all the Nicktoons into a slur, you get Sonic.
Yeah, for real. This no-name boy is voiced by Eric Pospisil. His other voice roles include Rudolph in the 1998 Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the movie, which I'll get to eventually, but that was an animated one that I admit I haven't seen yet, but I know that it exists.
There's so much Rudolph stuff. How do you get to it all in one lifetime?
Right.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have a holiday podcast.
Yeah. I didn't even know there was a Rudolph in 1998. So, well, I mean, the fact that we don't remember it seems to speak a lot, I would say.
No, I think it's direct to video.
And wrong.
Okay, so as we established, Santa has an announcement, and that announcement is that he's retiring, and he has chosen as his successor Robotnik.
Robotnik Claus.
Yeah. And of course, everyone's like, Robotnik? What? You can't make him Santa Claus. And it's like, oh, well, clearly. Well, first of all, clearly Santa's a robot. Because, A, I've seen The Great Mouse Detective.
Oh,
I haven't. There's a robot Santa in Great Mouse Detective?
Well,
no,
there's
Go ahead.
The Queen. Queen Victoria gets roboticized.
Yes.
Right.
But, and like the robot queen has those janky movements that you see this Santa doing, where it's like his movements have stutters.
And because the world of mice is a mirror to the real world, that means that someone was actually making a robot version of the real Queen Victoria.
Yeah. Well, we know Professor Moriarty's great plan to replace Queen Victoria with a janky robot.
Yeah.
And then, basically, I think his plan was like now, and she's like, I'm retiring. This guy here, this random guy, he's king now. And Professor Radigan, who's the mouse version, is all like, yeah, I'm going to be evil, an evil king. And it's like, oh, okay. And then all the subjects were like, I guess we gotta have an evil king now, because what are you gonna do?
Right.
That's how it is,
That didn't hit home at all.
Sort of like the people of Robotropolis who are like, I guess we get an evil Santa Claus now.
Basically, yep. Guess Santa's evil.
Yeah. But I mean, also, even if you hadn't seen The Great Mouse Detective, and now here's the thing. I assume that the robot Santa is not janky to the people watching. You know what I mean? Like, I assume he's janky so that us, the viewers, can understand, that's a robot.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like how in cartoons where if someone switches brains, their voices switch, but nobody notices, so they can continue to, like, trick everyone, So, but even if the robot doesn't look janky, if you're watching this and Robotnik Claus comes on and does this whole bit, you're going to be like, well, clearly Santa's a robot. Robotnik Claus is famous for making robots of people.
Right, that's his whole thing.
Yeah.
But he can't make a Santa suit that fits him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's wearing a Santa suit that he clearly stole from some elf or something, or from, like, I don't know, Droppo.
Right. He doesn't steal it from Santa. We see Santa later. He's wearing his suit.
Which is ironic because they're about the same size. It would fit Robotnik,
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on here, but this suit is several sizes too small on him.
I mean, this is another recurring bit I've noticed in Sonic is Robotnik will wear clothes that are the wrong size because it's funny. It's like, oh, this big fat guy can't fit in his clothes. It's hilarious.
He's perfectly round. He's the Eggman.
Yeah, he's the Eggman.
Yeah. This is about when they were doing the big trade over and stopping, trading the name Robotnik in for Eggman.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, which is funny because it's 1996, which is also when we started calling Princess Toadstool Peach.
Peach. Wow, you're right. Same year.
Yeah. Big changes in the world of video games that year.
Yeah.
We're tired of translating everyone's name.
And we stopped calling Ms. Pac-Man Pepper.
Oh.
We should have kept Pepper.
Yeah, that was a good that was a better name for her. Pepper Man.
MAHON.
The voice of Dr. Robotnik, Robotnik Claus.
Thank you, dear friends. It is with humble heart that I gladly accept this well-deserved honor from my good friend Santa.
Is Long John Baldry, who before our time was better known as a very influential British blues singer and guitarist.
Wow.
He doesn't sound British.
Yeah, well, at different points in the 60s, he played in bands with a young Elton John and a young Rod Stewart, among others. His biggest hit was called Let the Heartaches Begin. He was apparently a big deal.
Wow. I will say he comports himself well as Robotnik. I've always kind of enjoyed his performance.
Oh, yeah.
Because he really understands the assignment. It's like, look, this is a big, blustery oaf of a villain, and so he gets into that whole, you bumbling robots type thing. But he does have a plan. There's a method to his madness here in kidnapping Santa, because am I understanding this plan correctly? That he, as Santa, wants everyone else to give him presents.
That's it. That's the whole plan.
Okay, that's interesting because that's doesn't really require him to I feel like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just I just assumed normally what you do is you kidnap Santa and you're like, well, Santa has all the presents, so just take them from Santa.
Right.
But instead,
yeah, it gets dumber, believe it or not. As we go through this, he thinks less and less about it. I will add in here another bit about Long John Baldry. He was in Captain and the Game Master as Princess Lana's father, the lost king of Videoland.
Oh, the one who was trapped in Mirror World.
Yeah.
I remember that.
A few other characters, but that was the one that stood out to me.
I think it shares a lot of voice actors, doesn't it?
Yeah, probably. He got into voice acting big in the 80s and 90s after his music career. But.
Wow. I mean, he's obviously got a talent for it.
Right.
Let's see. So now I guess it is. Now everyone is like, no, that's Robotnik Claus. Da.
Right. And what they don't see that we now cut to Robotnik's actual live feed is that the whole backdrop of the North Pole is all staged. What appeared to be Santa's workshop is just a backdrop, and behind the set, Robotnik Claus has his own cheerleading section.
Yay! We love Robotnik Claus! He's alright!
It's his little minions, Scratch and Grounder, your Bebop and Rocksteady of this universe.
I love these two. These two are so much fun.
Okay, one of them is a very gangly, vaguely chicken-like humanoid robot.
Yes.
And the other one is a sort of fire plug guy on tank treads with drills. And I think they're ostensibly based on actual villains from the Sonic games.
They are, yeah. Those characters are little baddies in the games. I think Grounder is supposed to be a mole.
Yeah, that makes sense.
With the drills.
Japan always conflates moles with drills, like the kaiju Moguera.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
They dig holes.
Yeah. I can see the nexus there.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The Underminer.
So Robotnik Claus has also kidnapped the real Santa Claus.
He has kidnapped the real Santa Claus. We don't know where he is right now.
Yeah, he could be anywhere.
Yeah.
But there's only one person who would be able to save the day.
That's right.
Yeah. And it's Sonic.
It's-
Spoilers. Sonic.
Oh, surprise. Let me talk about the voice actors of Scratch and Grounder here. Scratch is the chicken.
Robotic claws like mine. Cheers, back.
He is voiced by Phil Hayes, who's got a bunch of one-off voice roles in all sorts of cartoons. He was the voice of Conan in the cartoon Conan and the Young Warriors, which I've never watched. If you watched the Mega Man animated series, he voiced X in that one episode where X shows up from the future. Grounder is voiced by Gary Chalk,
I did not. My cheers would cheer you.
Yay!
who was also on Captain N. Yeah, he was King Hippo and Donkey Kong.
Oh, okay.
So you can kind of hear that. He was also on Mega Man as Gutsman.
Yep.
Oh.
Of course, I know him best as Optimus Primal.
Yeah, in several Transformers series.
Wow.
He was both Optimus Primal and Optimus Prime later on.
Oh, he was Primal too. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was the original Optimus Primal, yeah.
I noticed, I don't know if you heard this, but as Scratch and Grounder are like cheering for hooray for Robotnik Claus, Scratch says hooray for Robot Nicholas.
Hooray for Robot Nicholas!
I don't know if he's being clever or if Phil Hayes misread his line. Both are believable.
Yeah. They just left it in. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a good line. So
Sure, right, no. How many takes do you think we have?
it's like, come on, it's already 1996. We got to get this thing out fast.
It's 1996. We're on a last episode of Sonic budget. Let's go.
There's no explanation for why they're in cheerleader outfits. I feel like we're missing a joke about, and here's my Christmas cheer.
Oh, that
yeah,
would have been
yeah.
great. No, it's just his cheerleading section because he wanted one. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's Scratch and Grounder. I think they just dress like that normally when they're off duty. So,
Sure. Yep.
You know.
So do we.
Yeah, exactly. It's freeing.
Yes.
That's right.
Free and easy, Lise.
We don't get any coconuts in this, actually. That was my one disappointment.
Nope.
But he's a sometimes food. But anyway,
So now we cut to Stacy's, which rhymes with, but for legal reasons is not, a similar department store. Where a long line of kids are waiting to sit on Robotnik Claus's lap, and the first in line is this kid from before.
And what do you plan to give Robotnik Claus for Christmas?
Me? Give you?
Oh.
And he punches Robotnik in the stomach.
I do like how indignant this kid is at this concept. Because this kid is like, whoa, you are not changing this deal.
Nope. Fight the ruling class, kid.
It's one of those things where you almost can see like Robotnik Claus is like this almost feels like a sort of thing they would do in an episode where the villain just convinces Santa to do this, like goes to Santa and be like, hey, why are you always giving presents away? Maybe they should give you presents. And Santa kind of gets corrupted that way. And in the end, Santa realizes, oh no, I actually, it's Christmas are giving, so I'm going to do that again. But it feels like that's kind of how this would have normally gone.
Yeah.
I like this putative special of yours. How Santa learned the true meaning of Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll ask what you want for Christmas in a bit. First, what are you giving me?
Yeah.
No more freebies.
It's actually a pretty good question. Like if Santa actually did that and was like, hey, I've been giving you guys presents for a long time. How about something for old Santa? Like, I feel like that would actually be a fair thing, a fair question.
Right.
I mean, it's like, what you just give me fucking cookies? That's it? For Nintendo Xbox? Yeah, what was this?
It's to carb load. Come on.
Yeah. So yeah, but like this one, because Robotnik is like, no, I want all the presents. So
yes. So he has Grounder chain up this kid in his robot factory to teach him some Christmas spirit. This kid just got canceled.
Oh, that's why you don't talk back to Santa.
No, this was not the Sonic cartoon I was expecting to hit close to home in 2025.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but like, just imagine. I mean, that is kind of in keeping with our current situation. I can just imagine, like, tomorrow, like, our big wet president gets on TV. He's like, hey, you know what? Well, you guys haven't done enough for me.
I mean,
You line up, give me your toys. Give me your toys. You're all going to the robot factory. That's a lot more whimsical than what would actually happen, though.
Yeah. What I like is that Robotnik isn't actually asking for anything. He just wants everything.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any specific wishes.
No,
He's just like, give me all of your stuff.
Yeah, I just want to know what you're getting. Yeah, the lap thing is just part of the tradition. That's why I got this suit.
Yeah.
It's part of Christmas, right? This is what you do on Christmas. It's like he's learning about Christmas for the first time.
He's going to have the biggest ass white elephant gift exchange after this. What am I going to do with 6,000 wine racks?
Keep them all.
Yeah, he did not think this plan through. But yes.
But speaking of that other Sonic cartoon, we now cut to our hero chatting with his girlfriend from that other series, Princess Sally.
Yep. Did she ever appear in this one before, or is this her first appearance?
No, this is the only time she appears. She doesn't get to say anything.
Wow.
But there's a whole sect of the internet in the 90s that was in love with her.
Oh, yeah. My God.
Sally awakened many a young furry and made them feel their feelings.
Yeah, let's just say.
But you know who was not in love with her?
Who's that?
Sega.
No.
They hated Sally. They wanted her gone. They did not want Sonic to have a permanent girlfriend.
Right.
That's why they replaced her with Amy, who chases him but is not technically his girlfriend.
Oh, were they like, we don't want kids to like getting ideas of monogamy. That'd be bad.
Yeah.
No.
And they're like, no, we don't you understand? I mean, look, Sonic, he's 40, he's single. What else do you need to know? But
but when they introduced Amy, the Sat AM fans lost their minds.
Yeah.
There was a web ring for supporters of Sally as the true girl for Sonic.
Oh, this suddenly the entire David Gonterman saga kind of makes sense now, because I remember how much he was a true fan of Sally and was like, everyone needs to write into Nintendo and demand justice for Sally Eggcorn. And at the time, I just remember being like, what's happening?
Nintendo?
Was it Nintendo? Oh no, it's Sega.
Yeah.
He probably got it right. I think I just got it wrong. I don't know. It's
Sally needs to compete in the Olympic Games with Mario and Sonic.
Look, you kids with your video games, it's all the same to me. I don't know.
Just bring back my furry girlfriend.
Look, if it was the 90s and you weren't into Gadget Hack Wrench or that one dog from Rogue Rovers, then you were a Sally Eggcorn furry. That's the reality.
You gotta choose one.
Yep.
Well, there were some people who were really into Bunny Rabbit. I do remember that.
Understood.
Yeah, I read somebody who said that basically they had their first childhood sexual experience at the specific moment when somebody pulled on Bunny's arm and it came off. And they were like,
oh,
that's my thing from now on.
That is, you know what? That explains a lot, because there are definitely there's a lot of dudes who are like, I really like broken robot girls, and I'm just like, what? Okay, and whenever I hear this, I'm like, okay, so what media in the mid-90s featured broken robot girls? Because there's a lot of these guys, now we know.
Sonic, and maybe a little bit of Eon Flux.
Yeah, yeah.
Southern vaccinated girls with missing limbs. Why isn't there more of a Marzipan fandom?
Hey, yeah.
Is she Southern?
Well, a little bit.
Hi, this is Marzipan.
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
She came too late, because that was the early aughts.
Yeah. By then we were all adults. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The kids who grew up with her aren't of age yet. That was only 20 years ago, so they're still like babies at this point.
Well, they're getting close. But yeah, Sally, and I guess Sonic in general, was my first real exposure to, let's call it the fiery passion of internet fandom.
Yeah.
That only got worse as time went by. Like, y'all remember that first movie trailer came out and everybody hated the ugly Sonic model.
I do remember that.
I do.
I mean, the thing is, Sonic, I've heard this said, and I think it's kind of true. It is kind of a gateway drug for like 3 entirely different, like, insane internet fandoms, because it's video games, anime, and furries. So
Yeah.
you know, so you do get a lot of passion surrounding Sonic.
It's the perfect storm.
Yeah. In this one, so Sally Edgecourt doesn't talk in this.
No.
I guess they couldn't get her voice actress back.
They could not.
It's like you watch it and it's like, oh, the perfect woman. She's there to be seen and not heard.
Oh, dear.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh,
I especially like how Sonic's first words are, "Don't say another word, Sally."
yes.
You got it, Sal. Don't say another word. Our Christmas deal, no presents.
So the behind-the-scenes reason for that was Sally's voice actor in the other cartoon was Kath Soucie. Right around the same time, Space Jam was released, and she was the voice of Lola in Space Jam. And there must have been some kind of contractual thing that prevented her from working on this.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, I respect the fact that they just didn't get a replacement, you know?
I mean, they did replace Tails.
Oh, yeah, but who cares about Tails?
Yeah. I mean, because he was voiced by an actual child, it was necessary to get a different child.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they're doing this the Charlie Brown thing.
Yep.
Yeah, the other Tails would have been like, "Jay Sonic, wait up."
But Sonic tells Sally, "Our Christmas deal, no presents," and he pieces out.
It's like, oh.
Just imagine telling your partner, "We're not getting each other anything for Christmas, so shut up. Okay, bye."
Yeah.
And running away.
It would have been so funny if they had never followed up on that.
Oh, that would have been so great. Here, we put your stupid squirrel girlfriend in here. Leave us alone.
Thanks for coming over, Sally. I'm breaking up with you. Merry Christmas.
So yeah, Sonic catches up with Tails and tells him, "Let's go shop for Sally's Christmas present." And I'm like, wait, what are you doing?
Well, because Sonic has figured out the code. And the code is when a woman says that she doesn't want you to buy her anything, what she means is she wants you to buy her a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, and I was like, because, I was watching, I was like, that's right, Sonic. Fucking broads. That's just what they're like. These skirts.
Oh, look at how romantic I am. Y'all don't do this, children. This is insane. Surprise, I really did get you something. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's very much like, well, I'm just going to shave off my spikes to buy you this hair comb or whatever. So.
Oh, they should have done that. Oh, that would have been great.
Speaking of hair, did you notice that Sally is pink in this?
Sally's pink in this. Apparently, that's how she looked in the original pilot for the Saturday morning cartoon.
Oh, because she's a girl.
Oh, so they just went back to the original.
I guess so. I guess no one at the other series department got the memo.
Was there a schism where they're like, "No, never watch the other show. It's wrong."
I don't know if both shows had to have had different art departments. They look entirely different.
Yeah.
And they both loathed Jaleel White because he was playing both sides.
Yeah, he was the only one.
That's why he always comes out on top.
Where are we going, Sonic? Robottropolis, to buy Princess Sally's Christmas presents. But you just said... I know what we said. Same as last year. And then Sal went and gave me this great ring.
Tails is voiced by Chris Turner in this. Originally, he was Christopher Welsh, but his voice has started changing. So they found Chris Turner, who's done some other voice acting. He apparently was in an anime based on Fatal Fury as a young Terry Bogard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. His most recent credit was a 2010 episode of Psych as Mr. Yin, but he was wearing a mask in that episode. And then in a later episode, Yin is Peter Weller. But
okay.
So yeah, Sonic explains to Tails last year he and Sally agreed to not get each other anything, and Sally went ahead and bought him a bunch of stuff anyway.
Yeah.
One of those things was a ring with some mysterious symbol on it. Looks like a ring you'd get out of a gumball machine for $0.25.
I do like that she's just like, buying Sonic like a rings with mysterious sigils.
Yeah.
Like, usually when I like, this is my thing. When I buy like some sort of piece of jewelry for like my significant other and they're like, "Oh, what does this mean on it?" I'm usually like, "Oh, well, this symbolizes my love for you." It's like,
Yeah.
your zodiac sign or like your Chinese character, something that means something.
Right.
And Sally is just like, "I don't know. It's a mysterious symbol. It means nothing."
Yeah, I don't know. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, yeah,
I found it. I thought it looked cute.
yeah.
Oh. And so he's wearing it on the outside of his gloves.
Yeah.
And also, this is, in fact, you can tell that this is where Sega started, tightening the screws on their control, because apparently this is the only one of the two Deke shows, the only episode where Sonic is portrayed with 5 fingers rather than 4.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's probably well known by now that Japanese media never has 4-fingered cartoon characters, because in Japan, if you only have 4 fingers, that means the Yakuza took one.
Oh.
Well, Sonic, he owes a lot on those chili dogs.
Oh, they were on that Mike Myers game show.
So, as Sonic is running around with his mysterious ring, he does meet this bird who gives us some exposition.
Yeah.
Nice ring!
Thanks.
What's that squiggle on it mean?
I don't know. Neither did Sal.
Oh, a mystery, huh? I love mysteries.
Is this Flicky?
I don't know, but the bird's like, "Hey, that's a cool looking ring. Yeah, it's got a squiggle on it. I don't know what it means, and neither did my girlfriend who got it for me, but it's cool."
I just thought that was funny because it was like, Sonic, you're there with Tails, whose entire job is to be the guy for exposition.
Right.
Why is this bird showing up?
Child labor laws.
Oh.
We can only get 3 lines out of Tails.
So what's he talking about with Tails for the rest of the journey? It's like, oh, and another thing about women drivers.
Oh, dear. Oh, no.
Sonic's just like, let me tell you, women, you can't live with them. Yeah. That's
You can't take off their ring.
That's a joke. Yeah.
So they go shopping in Robotropolis. Apparently, it's a dangerous place to go, which I probably should have guessed by the giant Robotnik statues around the middle of the city. But nobody seemed to be afraid to gather around the city's one giant TV screen earlier.
Well, now that Dr. Robotnik Claus is in charge, he's really brought down the hammer.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he's flexing state muscle here.
Well, and now he's got Scratch and Grounder extorting everyone door to door.
Oh yeah, wow! It really is just Robotnik wants stuff, which is
Yeah. We come in the spirit of Christmas giving, so start giving.
Wow, robots coming to your house to rob you at Christmas? This really is like Futurama.
Yeah.
2 farmer husbands.
Yeah, this one guy is all like, I don't have anything to give because all my stuff, like my wife is sick and everything. So they just take his house.
They take his house. And here I'm thinking, oh, they're going to occupy this guy's home. No, they bring in a crane to literally take the house.
Also, if you take everyone's stuff, then they can't give it to you. I mean, I thought that was the whole point of this, was to have people deliver presents to Santa rather than the other way around.
Well, Robotnik doesn't need to know that it wasn't willfully given.
No.
Robotnik, if he finds out, he's gonna be like, what? The people don't like me? It turns out in the end that this whole thing was he was just hoping people would like him enough to give him stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
And he's going to have to learn that, like, you know what? When you take things, people don't like you,
I feel like in another cartoon, that's how it would have ended. It would have ended with him, like, sobbing, lonely. And just be like, I just needed friends at Christmas.
All he really wants is love.
Yeah.
He didn't learn Bazooey's lesson that if you go around scaring people, they tend to avoid you.
Right.
Yeah. We could all learn a little something from the story of Robotnik Claus.
That's right. I thought you were going to say from Bazooey.
Well,
No,
we could learn.
can't.
We could found a religion on the teachings of Bazooey.
That's right. But then we get a weird filler bit from Scratch letting out a hearty ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho! Hoo, 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 hoo! Oh, yeah? Ho, 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 ho!
Okay, settle down, fellas.
Episode ran a little short.
It did.
They're so jolly. They're just so jolly.
Yes. So now we're back at Stacy's department store. Sonic and Tails have arrived to go shopping. They find the whole store's been cleaned out. They say it's their fourth that they've been to that's totally empty.
Yeah. Well, this is a problem because Sonic, as we established, needs to get a Christmas present or Sally is going to he's going to look like a fool in front of Sally.
Yeah, can't look like a fool.
So that's how he gets involved in this whole thing.
Right.
Yeah, they look outside.
Tails looks out the window to find a big conveyor belt that robots are loading everything from the store on into a huge dump truck. Did y'all happen to take a look at the pile of stuff in the truck?
No, show us.
What do we got in this? What's in it?
There's a car up in there, like a Heathcliff Cadillac. There's a refrigerator. There's a bathtub. It would have been a great opportunity for a kitchen sink joke, and they didn't.
Oh. I mean, Robotnik is kind of doing the thing where he's like, I want all the stuff. Like, not just presents, but like everything.
I want it all.
Yeah, it's very, it's very like Disney's Robin Hood, where it's like, we're just going to take all the stuff.
Yeah, yes, it's a lot like that.
It's also kind of like Pee-wee wishing for every present that Santa has to give.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Sonic is not going to stand for this kind of bullshit, though. He is going to put things right.
Now he knows who's behind all this, so they follow that truck before the kid from before pokes his head out from a dark alley and waves him down. Wait, I thought that kid got sent to robot prison.
He escaped, apparently.
He did. He says he escaped and he's hiding. That's why he flags down Mr. Sonic, Mr. Sonic, and Sonic has a weird line here.
I don't know any Mr. Sonic, but it sounds like you need help.
He's like, Mr. Sonic, that was my father's name.
Yeah.
Mr. Sonic is my father. I never knew my father.
He had to go too fast.
Yeah.
He went too fast.
Okay, and the podcast. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, so the kid catches up Sonic and Tails, tells him Santa retired, put Robotnik claws in his place, so he asks Sonic and Tails to find the real Santa and convince him to come back and return Christmas to the way it should be. So yeah, everybody thinks it's the real Santa who retired. They didn't pick up on the fact that it's a robot. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, it really, these are not deep thinkers, because it's like, it's Dr. Robotnik, it's in his name.
Right.
It's in his name.
Everybody in this town is dumb.
It's like when Swiper the Fox comes through. It's like, it's in his name.
I'm thinking that in this town, there are already so many robots that it's kind of rude to point out that somebody is creaking and repeating themselves like a robot.
Oh yeah, they're like, honey, don't say that. That's racist. Don't point it out.
It's like every new Mega Man game that happens is like, hey, 8 evil robots are terrorizing the city again. That could be anybody for any reason. And right as this kid explains that he wants Sonic and Tails to find the real Santa, Scratch and Grounder roll up in a big old tank and declare, too late, turkeys. We took Santa someplace where you'll never find him.
Oh yeah, they just gave it away. Yeah. It's like, I researched this story for 3 years and they just tweeted it out. But don't they actually have like the robot Santa with them at this scene, if I remember right? Don't they?
He's sitting up there in the bulldozer with them.
Yeah, it's just like,
is he helping?
Actually, I do think it's interesting how certain robots the Robotnik makes seem to be sentient and others aren't. Because
this Santa very much is not.
Yeah. It's some of them are just like clankers, and some of them are like, I don't know, androids. I'm not really sure you'd say, but like,
right. Do I have a soul?
Yeah, it's interesting because like, I guess this really depends on like, is Sonic going to like bust up these robots or not, and will standards or practices allow him to kill a robot? Well, it depends on whether it's a robot that has a personality, I guess.
Yeah,
but spoiler alert, he does in fact smash all 3 of these robots.
Yeah,
and Scratch and Grounder are able to put themselves back together, but they leave the Santa for dead.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's castes among robots, about who matters and who doesn't. Actually, I guess they really don't need the robot Santa anymore because he's played his part.
Yeah.
Robotnik Claus is in charge. I do like Sonic's little ruse here in order to learn where exactly Santa is, where he just shows up as like a garbage man, I guess.
Yeah, he's like takes a page out of the old Bugs Bunny playbook.
Yeah. He really seems like he should be putting on an accent here, like, "Oh, what you doing in the street? They're smashing you."
Yeah, for real.
Oh, but then with the mustache, that would come across as a little different.
Yeah, he kind of puts on a voice.
Litter Patrol, you'll have to clean up this trash immediately and pay a fine of 10,000 Robotnik bucks.
One of those Texan garbage men.
Yeah.
Well, I do like that he's like, I'll waive the fine if you tell me where Santa Claus is. And Scratch and Ground are like, do not think this is suspicious at all. They're just like,
No.
Oh, yeah, sure, we'll tell you.
They tell him Santa's being held in an ice cave 7 miles south of the North Pole. And Sonic makes the equally dumb move by immediately taking off his disguise and be like, thanks. Rolls a trash can into them, causing them to smash again. But still, now they know Sonic's going to save Santa.
Yeah, well, Sonic being the fastest thing alive was like, these guys are no threat. He's a little, but, traditionally you really shouldn't take that chance because like that's a real, tortoise in the hare type move. So
Yeah. Yes, it is.
But I guess it works out okay because I don't think they put themselves back together. Does Scratch and Grounder even appear in the episode after this?
They do.
Remember.
Yeah, they do
Okay.
show up again.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, they do show up again.
They show up in the very next shot, yeah.
Right.
Oh.
They have to. Well, they got to go tell Robotnik now.
Oh, that's right. But but as a Christmas present, Scratch is going to let Grounder do that.
Yes. Of course.
And Robotnik is flying around in a helicopter with what looks like the yellow M&M. But
It does look like the yellow M&M. It's just a little bean of a robot. Maybe it's one of his mean bean machine beans.
we don't see the red one because he was all like, he does exist.
Yeah. I think this is where we see Robotnik's plan to build more chimneys.
More chimneys in his castle. He's got a castle in this show instead of his death egg. Because in the games, he's just got a Death Star with a mustache like him.
Yeah, because he's the Eggman. So,
Because he's the Eggman.
My theme is eggs.
Yep.
But now he's like, I changed my name to Robotnik, so my theme is castles.
He's the Eggman, and that's why he looks like a walrus. That's all.
Oh, is that true?
Oh,
Wait, is that
Yes.
real?
Deep.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, you look at his original design, he's got these suspenders that mimic walrus tusks.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
okay.
How did I never put that together?
Apparently some real big Beatles fans at Nintendo. Sega.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't worry. Nintendo has plenty of Beatles fans, too. I mean, you ever play
sure.
Earthbound? Shit.
No. Well, that's why they have all those what do you call them? Those Beatles in Mario, those Buzzy Beetles. They're references.
Those guys are actually turtles.
Zelda has a character named Beetle with a mop top haircut.
Oh, there you go.
right.
See? Yep. It all fits together.
Oh!
Yeah. Thank you.
For explaining that. I never put that together. But he also really likes actual Beatles. So
Also true. But yeah, he's got this dinky little castle here that he keeps making his robot army add more chimneys to, so the citizens of Robotropolis can dump all presents down them.
including his house, apparently.
Yeah. Well, I will say I am impressed that Robotnik is really taking a multi-tiered approach to accumulating all the stuff.
Yeah.
So he is, first of all, going door to door robbing people. He's also going to major department stores and getting kids to sit in his lap and just gift him stuff. And if that's not enough, if you got anything left, you have to come to his house and slide down his chimney and put it under his tree.
He wants the full Christmas experience.
Yeah, so he's really getting into it in any possible way.
It's like, yeah, I want you all to give me presents, the one I stole from the stores. Like you already stole them.
Yeah, really at this point, like becoming Santa Claus was really like not necessary for any of this. He could have just done it.
He just wanted the suit. He just wanted to be Santa. The real Santa, nah, he was getting in the way.
Yeah.
To be honest, he could have just started his own holiday, and there would have been a lot fewer obstacles in his way.
He could have.
Yeah.
But here comes Scratch and Grounder to report the news that Sonic knows where the real Santa's been hidden, and Robotnik Claus's punishment to them is, well, he was going to send them a Christmas card, but now he's not gonna.
I don't believe he was actually going to give them a Christmas card.
I don't think so either.
I think he's full of it.
He's going to send them a Christmas card with a check in it made out to him, and they can just fill out the
Here's your Christmas boni. Oh, but apparently Robotnik thought enough to leave Santa's prison guarded by a team of Santa Sentry SWAT bots. And he has one of the other robots alert them to prepare for an attack. And since he's Robotnik Claus and he's feeling the spirit of generosity, he gives Scratch and Grounder one more chance to bring him the one Christmas present that will really make him happy, Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's right. He doesn't like Sonic, by the way. I just let everyone who's listening, Robotnik and Sonic have a long-standing rivalry. They don't like each other.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not friends.
No.
I mean, a lot of kids in the 90s wanted Sonic for Christmas. I understand.
Yeah.
Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog will be right back.
We went to the big guy.
We laid the whole thing out for him.
We told him we had this great idea for a new game called Sonic and Knuckles.
It's Knuckles in his own game. Plus, it has new technology.
Lock-on technology.
So you can play Knuckles in Sonic 2 and 3.
It's revolutionary.
He just laughed at us. So we sold the whole thing to Sega?
Who's laughing now? Batman!
Sega.
On the Snow in Southtown Christmas podcast, we discuss Christmas movies, Christmas music, and we have fun segments where we always talk about something weird and something fun related to Christmas on each episode.
If we're tired of making fun of Michael Bublé, I might recommend Pentatonics.
I'm not going to play U2 on this podcast.
Thank you.
He's eating ice cream and crunch taters. He's just partying, man.
Thank God it's them instead of you, right?
I was going to say he was rolling over in his grave, but I don't think he's dead. But
well, he's still doing it.
When he heard Patti LaBelle, he dug his grave and he rolled in it. How about 10s and 20s?
10s and 20s.
Be sure to check out our website at snowinSouthtown.wordpress.com, where you'll find links to our Facebook, our Twitter, and our Discord.
Yeah, I'd like the tiny tots, please. You made some small tater tots? Yeah, your tiny tots.
He told him the whole time. They do one beagle. Fire that up.
Speaking my language now.
You can stream our podcast at iTunes, iHeartRadio, Stitcher Radio, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.
It's a problematic movie.
Yeah, we should pee together at least once per decade, really.
He is Dallas Snow South because
he's jingling those bells. Keep jingling them bells.
Jingling those bells.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
Check out Snow in Southtown.
You won't regret it. And by won't, I mean will.
And now back to Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
So Sonic this is the point where he goes to save Santa Claus from the ice caves.
Yes, he's pushing Tails on a dog sled.
Yeah.
No dogs, but it's Sonic, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Why did they not tie an antler to Tails' head?
Oh, that would have been so good. Oh.
Yeah, they're leaving a lot of money on the table with this one.
They are. But Tails spots the SWAT bots in the distance. It's an interesting group of robots here. One looks kind of like a penguin. Another one looks like Q*bert if he had arms.
Yeah. One kind of looks like a faucet or a honker.
Yeah.
We're getting some variety, so that's good.
Unfortunately, we've had this spoiled for us because Sonic takes this group out exactly the same way he did when we saw this scene the first time in the opening credits.
Yeah, a lot of this is in the opening credits.
Yeah, this show has the kind of the Ren and Stimpy problem where the opening credits are just scenes from the thing you're about to watch.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they try to bring out a cannon that shoots giant icicles, but again, Sonic's faster than a speeding icicle bullet, so he just runs a big circle around the cannon, and it's so fast it cuts through the ice underneath them and, causes a big cut in the ice, and they all sink.
Yeah.
They all sink, and this seal comes flying out and waves to Sonic before coming down. It's like, what was that? Did some seal win a contest to be in this?
He's giving you his seal of approval.
Ah!
Yeah. It was just like, hey, it's fun. It's a fun seal.
That strikes me as we're going to insert a joke here later. Oops, we ran out of time. We're just going to do this thing.
Yeah.
Sonic does rescue Santa here.
Yeah, he doesn't take him long to find him either. He just calls out a few times, and Santa says he's never been so glad to see anyone in his whole life. Take that, every child who's ever sat on Santa's lap.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how many of them have rescued him from an ice cave? I mean,
I guess so. All right.
I did.
Well, but what have you done for him lately?
True.
He gave me Power Master Optimus Prime that year. It's even.
So did anyone notice at this point that Sonic's walking through the cave and calling for Santa, that he passes what I initially thought was a crack in the cave wall that looks like the pattern on his little gumball machine ring?
That is a little weird.
You think that might be significant?
It might be.
What I thought was weird was that when he turned his head, his spikes almost perfectly match up with the squiggle.
Oh,
I didn't notice that.
I feel like this is like, that would have been a lot better if they had, drawn it well.
That would help. That would help a little.
All of these cave paintings are poorly drawn, and they don't acknowledge them yet. We're going to come back to that later, but...
That's for the eagle-eyed viewers.
Yes. That was just like, ooh, I see that. So if you noticed, it's a little treat.
Yeah. It's a little thing we call foreshadowing, a little literary technique,
right.
A little treat
Oh,
for those, those kids who read above their grade level,
Also, Santa's cell is locked with just a latch on the outside of the door. No key, just a deadbolt.
I mean, it's very much like, that Twilight Zone episode.
He could have reached it through the window.
Maybe, I think it's like Santa can't do that because as a mythical being, he can be trapped by like when you trap a demon in a circle of salt or something. He can't open a door or something. He can't go through doors.
It was an iron lock.
He can only go down chimneys. Santa cannot use doors.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't use the door unless you give him a key. Sometimes they give you a key. I don't know if that's just a Florida thing for houses that don't have chimneys, but...
Oh, do they actually leave keys out for Santa in Florida?
Some do.
Oh, interesting.
That's cute. Oh.
I've discovered that that's a thing here. But my kids have never asked, how does he get in if we don't have a fireplace? Just like, he gets in. I don't know. I'm not awake.
Yeah, this is Florida. We have a water place. He gets it through the sink.
We didn't have a fireplace when I was a kid, and we had Santa stuff. I never thought about it. I never considered that was that doesn't make sense. But I like the fact that there are some parents who are like, no, the kids are going to get confused. We need to explain how Santa got in here.
Where do you hang your stockings in Florida?
Oh, we hang them in the dining room over a mirror.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's weird that we live in sunny California and we have fireplaces and you don't.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, whose idea was this?
I'm glad I live in a normal state, not like not like that, like a weirdo down in Florida.
I am Florida.
We also have gas-powered stoves, so
not me. We're electric. Because we care about Mother Earth.
That means you don't get to cook during peak hours.
No, that's true. That's true. My wife was like, we need to get an electric stove. It's better for the earth. And I was like, okay.
I think that's where, I could have a gas stove if I want to.
Yeah.
We have a gas line.
Oh, yeah. We have a gas fireplace now,
No.
But we're in California, so there's no real reason to ever use it.
Yeah. There's no real reason to use the wood fireplace either.
Yeah. Well, in any case, Sonic, it turns out even though he's rescued Santa, everything is fucked. There's no way that he can defeat Robotnik and get all the presents back to the kids of the world. There's just no time. He can't do it.
No, Santa keeps insisting this. So Santa has Sonic take him back to his workshop, which I like how the workshop has a water tower with the word "ho" cubed painted on it.
That is pretty clever.
Just the word "ho" with a superscript number 3.
Ho to the power of ho.
Yeah, that's not how that works. It should be ho times 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ho to the power of 3 would be what, like 30 hoes? I'm not really sure.
I don't know.
Ho times ho times ho. So, Mike, the host of this show, not Mike, the host of my show, what does this Santa have in common with all the other Santas from video game-based holiday specials?
They give up very quickly.
They give up so quickly. Just like the one from Pac-Man and the one from Koopa Claus.
Yeah. All three of those Santas are really quick to just give up. Like, well, Christmas is canceled. Even in Rudolph, it's just like, oh, Christmas is canceled. But yeah, Pac-Land was the one that came to mind to me first as well.
It's just like, oh, fuck it, whatever, who gives a shit?
Yeah, this Santa is just like, nope, too late, no Christmas is here. I'm going to bed.
Robotnik Claus is the only person who will get presents this year.
There's gotta be something we can do.
No, Sonic, it's hopeless. Christmas can't happen for anybody else.
Yeah, he's like, well, you do it.
Yeah.
You think you're so great, why don't you do Christmas?
Uh-huh. Sonic's not ready to give up that easily. He says he can zip down to Robotnik's castle, take back all the presents, and help you deliver them. But Santa insists we're talking about millions of presents to recapture and deliver. Santa, have you ever tracked yourself on Christmas Eve?
He doesn't get Wi-Fi in the sleigh.
I do feel like Santa, generally his thing is, doing a lot of presents in one night.
Right. Have you ever looked at a Santa tracker online?
Oh, like NORAD or whatever?
Yeah, like Google has one even.
Does it work?
I mean, it works the way Google wants it to work. It's cute. And it shows you how many presents Santa delivers as it follows him around the map. And it shows him delivering millions in a very short amount of time. So what's really going on here, Santa?
Yeah, wait. I feel like Google should not be making these claims if they can't verify it,
Besides, everything Google tells you is tainted with AI now. Does DuckDuckGo have a Santa tracker?
I would like to know what the Bing Santa tracker is. Perhaps the Lyco Santa tracker, going old school. But anyway, yeah, Santa is a real, just like, he's got no moxie. He's just like, I'm done.
Yeah, and it makes Sonic feel hopeless as well. He puts his head in his little gloved hands, and that is when Santa notices Sonic's dorky little gumball machine ring.
Yeah.
And he immediately recognizes it.
By jingle!
By jingle!
Oh, that's right, because it's like, what does he call it? Like the ring of
the secret of ultimate velocity.
The ring of the Schwartz.
Yeah, basically.
The secret of ultimate velocity. And okay, kids at home, important thing to notice: velocity means speed, and speed is a measure of fastness. And you know what Sonic's into? Going fast.
Well, velocity is actually speed and direction.
Yeah, but I was told Sonic was already the fastest thing alive.
That is true. This is a bit of a paradox, in fact.
But there are things that are not alive that are faster than him.
Oh, I guess so.
I guess. Well, this is... Okay, so basically what is going to happen here is because Sonic is the fastest thing alive, this ring is going to make him even faster in the only way it can, which is by killing him.
Oh, no.
You're going to transform him into pure light and energy.
Yes. So Santa learned that this was the secret of ultimate velocity from those cave paintings. We take him back to the cave paintings, and they apparently outline a series of impossible challenges that unlock the power of super speed. And yeah, they'd better. We've only got about 5 minutes left in this cartoon.
I do like that, like, it's not just, the ring gives you powers. Like, no. There's a series of physical challenges, like Double Dare,
Yeah, it is like Double Dare.
Yeah. First of all, Sonic, we need you to take on the 1-ton human hamster wheel.
Yeah. Now, Sonic, you're going to dig through the blue light special. Yeah, so let's see. What does he do? He climbs a big mountain, I think.
Yeah, task number 1 is climb Ice Pick Peak. It's an extremely steep mountain, which Sonic dashes up in like 5 seconds, and he's just next.
Yeah, I had to rewind that because I kept missing it.
Yeah.
He's like, I need the secret of ultimate velocity. I've proven it by being really fast.
All right, your first task is done. Oh, okay. All of this is set to the cartoons version of In the Hall of the Mountain King, by the way.
There he is!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
because the Mountain King.
Oh, well, it's Christmas.
Well, it was a regular theme of the series. They just decided, oh, this is free. Let's use it.
Oh, that's true. The theme song is basically Hall of the Mountain King, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Which is also, by the way, isn't that also the Inspector Gadget theme song?
You know, it's not far off.
No, yeah.
Inspector Gadget.
I mean, you can't say Deke didn't reuse their shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I think they just were like, this is our theme song for everything. It's our theme song.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the Hall of Mountain King, it's as Tim Heydrich would say, it's free music. So
it's free music.
Gotta say, Sonic would be a lot more appealing to me if he had a theme song on the level of Heathcliff.
Oh yeah.
Well, he did in the other cartoon. They wrote a whole cool theme song to it.
He's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive. He is.
Yeah, now we're at the second task, which, remember, is outlined in ancient cave paintings to snowboard down Calamity Cliffs, Santa calls it.
Yeah.
A snowboarding challenge.
It's the 90s.
Yes.
The ancient 90s.
Outlined in cave paintings. Yes, the ancient 90s.
The ancient 90s. These cave paintings say that you need to be totally radical in order to unlock the secret of ultimate velocity.
Yes.
Left by the ancient philosopher Tony the Hawk.
Yeah.
Oh, that works so well. How have they never gotten Tony Hawk to be part of the Sonic universe? It's right there.
I mean, yeah. And they are furries, so he could just be literally a hawk.
Yeah, man.
I mean, did they not do that in BoJack Horseman? I really feel like that was a big mistake.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, they should have. Drives up in his Pizza Hut truck from Gleaming the Cube. Oh, but this snowboarding challenge doesn't even look as dangerous as the steep mountain. The real challenge here is avoiding a giant bear trap that Scratch and Grounder have planted in Sonic's path because they apparently know he's doing this.
Well, they had access to the ice caves too, so they saw
They rolled back the surveillance footage. Wait a minute.
They were like, maybe all things considered, we shouldn't have encouraged Sonic to visit the cave with the hieroglyphs to tell him the secret of ultimate velocity, considering Sonic's, proclivity for velocity.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have put Santa there.
In retrospect, this was not a well thought out plan, and this plan to get all the stuff,
on the other hand, maybe they're just trying to catch a giant bear.
Maybe. I mean, maybe. And if Sonic just happens to get in the way, it's his own fault.
Yeah. They're just like, Sonic, you ruined our bear trap. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, really. And it's not in his path. He turns and skids around it, sending a pile of snow on top of Scratch and Grounder, who get caught in the bear trap.
Oh, you know what? That's what those... Oh, what does he call them? He's got something he always calls them, doesn't he? Like slow bots or something.
Oh yeah, slow bots sounds right. Actually,
that sounds right because he mocks people who are slower than him.
Right,
that's Sonic's thing,
which is everyone.
Everyone. Sonic loves.
Sonic
mocks the disabled. That's what he loves to do.
No.
He's always going around being, you think I'm pretty fast with my 2 legs that work. You don't have that? That sucks to be you. Look at me. Woo!
Oh, do your legs go in the figure 8? Too bad for you.
Nope.
Yeah. Wow, Sonic. Wow, Sonic. This character trait of yours that I've just made up, very problematic. Do better.
Yep. And then... he has to grab a floating stick tied to a parachute and glide over part of this course where there's a mountain bike waiting for him.
I love how there's just a paraglider waiting for him. Has that been there the whole time? Is that just part of the challenge? Or did somebody set that up for him?
Right, that's what I was asking. Is this all part of the cave painting challenge? I'm so confused.
Well, it is 1996.
It sure is, yes.
Did it appear when he took on the challenge, like when Yoshi turns into a train or something?
Oh, maybe.
I just, it's a sort of ancient challenge where it's like, and your final task is to do the do.
Yes.
So. What is his final task, actually? I think, because how many tasks do we have?
They never give a number. I thought it was 3 tasks. It feels like a thing that would come in 3s, but it's just sense. The first one, go up big mountain. Second one, come down big mountain. But radically.
Oh, that was 2 challenges.
And then he gets on the bike, so maybe the bike is the third one?
Maybe. The bike is the last thing. And at one point, he rides it underwater, resurfaces with a fish in his mouth, and then crashes into an angry polar bear, leaving the fish in the bear's mouth, which makes the bear very happy with this turn of events. So, hooray. That's the bear scratching grounder we're trying to catch, I guess.
Also, they really fell down on the job when he was underwater and it didn't start going.
Oh, no. Hedgehogs can't swim. This is a basic premise. I guess it's okay if he has a bike with him. They should have brought a bike with him.
The fastest thing on a bike.
That's right.
And he wasn't even on the bike the whole time. He could have just picked up the bike and ran.
Right, it would have been faster. The bike's the slowest part of this whole thing. Why is it so important that you end the race on this bike? That's how you unlock the secret. Is this one of those things where it's not really a secret of ultimate velocity and it was just him believing in himself?
It's like Sonic, here's your magic feather.
It's the Kung Fu Panda scroll where there's nothing on it.
Yeah.
The secret was inside you the whole time.
Sonic, the problem is that you didn't really believe you were the fastest thing alive, despite talking about it constantly and that being your whole bit. Really, you were just overcompensating, but now you truly believe it, and therefore you can be the fastest thing alive.
Yes.
Go and save Christmas.
It's the secret, basically.
It's the secret,
It's the secret, yes.
But Santa still tells him, it's too late to save Christmas.
Oh, thanks a lot, Santa.
Did you bet against yourself or something, Santa? What the hell?
Oh, jeez.
Santa's taking a fall.
But Sonic tells him, we still got a few minutes. A few minutes until what? Christmas morning in one time zone?
Yeah, but Santa has forgotten that Sonic now has the secret to ultimate velocity.
Right.
Which means he can do things pretty fast.
Pretty
fast at this point.
In fact, he does things almost as fast as he always does in every other episode.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. When Sonic said he was still going to do it, I was like, there's no way he can do this. I mean, listen, Sonic is pretty fast, and with the secret of ultimate velocity, he's even faster. But how can he be fast enough to accomplish this? How can he be fast enough to undo all the done that Robotnik has did in only a few minutes before Christmas morning? It simply can't be done. Santa himself has said it. It can't be done. Sonic, it just can't be done. I was extremely skeptical that it could be done, and then I certainly have egg on my face because it turns out do it.
Eggnog
on my face.
There it is. Of course. Oh, but we cut back to Robotnik's castle where he's enjoying all the presents he's stolen from everyone.
Happiness is always so much more enjoyable when it's based on the misery of millions.
It's true.
I think too many people believe that in real life.
Oh, yeah, too many. And he doesn't even get the whole sentence out before here comes Sonic's blue streak speeding by through the room and takes back all the stolen presents and even the decorations on the Christmas tree.
Wow. It's how Sonic stole Christmas.
Yeah. He even steals Robotnik's Santa suit, too, I think. If I remember.
Leaves him with, the embarrassing cartoon underpants with the hearts on them.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Yeah, this would have been a great time for... well, at least I still have my can of hoo-ha. Oh,
no! This crumb is too small for even a mouse.
A needle mouse.
A needle mouse. Well, and the next thing we see is Sonic zipping around the world Superman style to make sure everyone's got their Christmas presents before the day's over.
Oh, I was worried there for a second. I'm really glad it all worked out.
Ooh, that was a close one.
That was, let me tell you, my heart was really going there for a minute.
And we really only see him make a couple of stops. First to that one kid who escaped the horrors of the robot factory.
Yeah.
And it looks like he gives him all the presents that he took from Robotnik. So did Robotnik just steal from this one kid?
Well, that was just, he was starting with his pile for some reason.
He was like, I've got all the presents in the world by one Australian man.
Yes.
My first gift, child-sized underwear.
Right. And the second stop he makes is to Sally, who's sitting in the woods alone by a campfire. Look like Hocus Pocus and Frosty waiting for Karen to thaw out.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to get you a hotel while you were in town, Sally.
Yeah, really. And he arrives and just dumps a bunch of wrapped boxes right on her.
Yep. So this year, Sonic is not embarrassed by not getting her any presents.
Nope, just crushes her with them.
Yep.
I can't wait to see you try on this lingerie, Sally. Sorry, it's in Robotnik's size.
Merry Christmas, Sal. I know we said no presents, but the one you gave me last year really came in handy.
She still doesn't have any lines, but we hear a few gasps of surprise here, which the internet tells me were provided by voice acting all-star Tabitha St. Germain.
Wow.
Puka!
Yes. I think the last time I talked about her on this podcast, she was Rarity on My Little Pony.
That seems like an awful big get for such a small line, but I guess she's
Really
a working
is.
actress. She does everything, you
Yeah,
know?
sure.
In 1996, I don't know. Yeah, she was
I'm
still
not even
new at
sure
the
what she
time.
was doing.
Oh, yeah, she was like a baby at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Sonic tells Sally he knows they said no presents this year, but since one of the things she got him last year really came in handy saving Christmas this year, he thought she deserved to be buried under this gigantic pile of boxes.
Oh, good. All's well that ends well.
That's right. Takes out a sprig of mistletoe, gives Sally a kiss, and then races back to the workshop, where Santa admits he's so impressed Sonic managed to deliver everyone's presents before Christmas was over, he really is going to retire and hand the job over to Sonic Claus.
Sonic Claus!
So that's the canonical ending of the Sonic story as far as
Yes.
Geek is concerned. Is that
Yes.
Sonic became Santa. So does this mean that Sally eventually became Mrs. Claus or Mrs. The Hedgehog?
I guess so,
Or-
yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting, I was like, okay, and then it ends, and I was like, shouldn't there be another line there?
Nope,
You know?
that's it.
It's like, that's okay. Sonic is now Santa.
Yeah.
You know, it's the Santa Claus.
Tails breaks the fourth wall to tell us, and he wishes you all a Merry Christmas, and Sonic adds, an extremely Merry Christmas. Because remember, it was supposed to be called an extremely Sonic Christmas.
Oh, okay. Wow. They really
Yeah.
should have redubbed that.
Yeah, they should have. I hope your Christmas is a blast.
Yeah, it would be so easy. Hope someone got
Oh.
fired over that blunder.
That's right. And that's right, every kid born after 1996, Santa Claus has been Sonic the Hedgehog this entire time.
Wow. Well, that's that. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Any final thoughts on Sonic Christmas Blast?
It's not the worst Christmas special I've ever seen.
No.
What is? I gotta ask.
Well, what is the worst one? All of the Other Reindeer.
Wow, really?
No,
that one.
No, that one's fine. I was just being. I was just like trying to think of what's the most controversial thing I could say.
That's up there. I mean, that's. I'm surprised that Olive is not more of a holiday classic than it is. But people who've seen it love it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with Olive.
Actually, I did think of one that's worse than this, though. It's Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Oh, right.
Which is not good, although there is, again, a cottage industry of deviant fan art of Cousin Mel. Very often
really?
being punished for her crimes by having to eat large amounts of Christmas pudding,
Oh, no. So you like to eat, huh?
That's her stuff.
Well, I briefly mentioned Inspector Gadget Saves Christmas earlier and how that Christmas special was made way later than the actual show because it had gotten popular again on another network and thus felt a little off. This has the same thing happening, but it feels less weird because Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was already a very weird cartoon. The biggest whiff on this, I think, is adding Sally and then not letting her do anything.
Yeah, that's it's a little strange. It really stands out.
Right.
it's pure fan service, but it just leaves the fans wanting more rather than, actually being, any kind of tip of the hat to them.
And I feel like it was fan service before fan service. This is 1996.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because, if you don't do it, it's not like the fans can do anything. What are they going to do?
Yeah.
Write a letter? They're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Post angrily on America Online.
Yeah, they're like, I'm going to get on alt.binaries.sonic and tell them my displeasure. Yeah, whatever, man.
She was just the eye candy.
Yeah, the whole with her not being able to talk, though, it means that this joke really has no punchline.
No,
because they set it up like Sonic is like, I figured out the code when she says no presents, she means lots of presents, and then he gives her a lot of presents, and clearly we were like, okay, he's fucked it up, and we know that she means no presents,
right?
But we don't get that payoff for that whole thing.
No,
so
we did see her give him nothing, but he gave her nothing last year, so maybe that's they're just even.
Oh, now we're even. Yeah.
So that kind of falls flat, but otherwise, this feels like, to me, it just feels like a regular Sonic episode.
Oh yeah.
If I saw this in the regular rotation, I'd be like, yeah, it's a fine episode. It's very Sonic coded, Robotnik is, scratch grounder being stupid. Robotnik has a plan that makes no sense. There's robots. It's just, things happen. Why not? It's very extreme because Sonic is fast. But yeah, as a Christmas special, it doesn't really hit a lot of the normal Christmas notes because
it doesn't.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't learn a lesson about why Christmas is important. Usually there's like that thing where you're like, now we know the reason for the season. It's because of the sacrifice of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. No, sorry, not the sacrifice. That's a different holiday.
That's the other one.
Yeah. Sorry. Again, Sonic didn't teach me anything, so how am I supposed to know?
Right.
This is more a Christmas episode than a Christmas special.
Yeah.
And, I'm sure that you've watched enough of both to know that there is kind of a palpable difference there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, I mean, this really didn't have a lot of Christmas flavor, but what's in here is good enough, I guess.
Yeah, it's fun. It's acceptable.
Yeah.
I would, like I said, I would definitely place it higher than the grandma got run over.
Oh, sure.
Probably better than the Rhapsody Kids Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Every time. Oh, I'm going to get to that eventually, but not anytime soon.
Wow, I didn't know you hadn't done that one yet. Ooh,
no, I'm going to have to save that for at some point.
It's going to be a fight to be on that one.
Wow. Yeah, that is some real outsider art.
Oh, sure is. But thank you both for blazing through this special with me.
Yeah. Lots of fun anytime. We love to blast through some Sonic Christmas specials.
Oh, it certainly was a blast.
I still like Alex Kidd better, personally.
Understood. Well, if people want to secretly get you a bunch of gifts but nag you about it at first for no good reason, where should they find you on the internet, Ethan?
Hey, the best place to find me is also one of the best places to find Mike on our on the podcast that we do together every week. Special Presentation, or
Elf Will Not Be Seen Tonight.
On a Special Presentation, we look at, a lot of different things, but our primary focus is primetime specials based on comic strips. There were a lot of them. And over the years, we've gotten into lots of comic-related things, and sometimes we just do whatever because it's our show.
Yeah, it's like, who's going to stop us? The band?
You? I'd like to see you try.
You can't. There's no time. Unless you have the secret of ultimate velocity.
That's right.
Wait right here.
Uh-oh. Wow, you're so fast. You should be the new Santa Claus.
Is that a fat joke?
No, fast. Like Sonic.
It's a fast joke.
It's a fast joke.
Those fast jokes really hurt, Some people are just built fast.
Mike, anything else you want to plug?
Well, in addition to our podcast, also you can find me on Blue Sky as Bitter Corella. You should all go out and buy my new book, which is available from any book depository or bookmonger in your area. It's called Moonflow. It's a trans psychedelic splatterpunk horror book. It's real gross, got all the fluids. So go out and buy it. You don't need to read it, just buy it. That's the important thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I love money.
But I do recommend you read it because it kind of kicks ass.
I mean, it's good. It's good. So reading it would be, if you bought it, you might as well.
It's good, but the important thing is that you get money into Mike's pocket.
That's right. I love money. I'm like Robotnik. I want all the stuff. Give it to me. I'm building extra chimneys on my house right now so that people can give me money.
Beautiful. If any or all of that sounds like it's right up your alley, please check out all of those things. It's always a pleasure to hang out with y'all.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
We'll be seeing you on our own show any opportunity we get.
Oh, sure. Thank you. And you, dear listener, can find those links in the show notes or on the web at adventcalendar.house. I'll talk to you again in a couple of days when it'll be time to put on some makeup and dress up right. But until then, for Mike and Ethan, from the bottom of an extreme sports mountain trail foretold by the ancestors, this is Mike Westfall wishing you a happy Robot Nicholas Day. Mind the icy patch, y'all.
This has been a presentation of the Retro Network.
Next time on the Advent Calendar House.
Listen, everybody, we only have an hour to air. How come the tree's not decorated yet?
Tense up, tense up. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Christmas in my belly.